Good evening, I'm Larry Smith.
And I'm Megan Mannering. There's been another delay in the murder of a former lawmaker's daughter. Sandbags are still stacked in front of the businesses. Vehicles like this school bus over my shoulder almost fully submerged in water. Lexington police officers were attempting to make a traffic stop when a vehicle fled. When our team heard LEX 18 over the police scanner, we knew something was up.
It has been an interesting day weather-wise. It is a party in the front, an absolute deluge in the back. My dress is soaking wet.
We have received dozens of calls and emails, families wanting to know what was the plan to get students back to class. For the prosecutors, this was a job well done. And for Caleb Conley's family and colleagues, this was healing, or at least a step in the right direction. We begin with breaking news in eastern Kentucky and a shocking report from a courthouse. Police arrested 22-year-old Zachary Rollins over the weekend, and the details of the allegations are disturbing. Of course, the biggest race on all of the ballots centers on the White House. It's called lungs in a box. Not exactly the medical jargon you're probably used to hearing. All right, so what are the rules in Kentucky if you are wrapping your car in lights? Listen up, Larry, I know you're into this.
Yes.
Well, good day to just kind of sit in the house and do nothing.
Yeah.
And yet you're here.
I know.
She answers the call to
I
duty.
know.
Yeah, that's right.
Not all heroes wear capes.
That's what I keep hearing.
Nice. 23 to 52. It's a fun one.
Y'all, the Cats were shooting the lights out. If you really know LEX 18 meteorologist Bane Froney, then you know that she is obsessed with KFC. Did you know that it is National Selfie Day? We have been asking viewers to take part, and I asked everybody in the newsroom to send one in, so it only feels right that we see the selfie right now. Bitterly, bitterly cold out there. It hits you in the face when you walk outside.
It feels like you're walking into a refrigerator. That's what it feels like.
A freezer, Bane.
A freezer.
I would encourage you, if you're watching and you're brave enough, try them along with us. And please, if you are a French speaker, don't judge. Well, Kenny Rogers said it best. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em.
What if you're going to go all the way? Know when to walk away and know when to run.
That's what they say. And that song might be ringing true for some who made a wager on race 5.
Yeah, we went there, didn't we? Yeah, we sure did. Like, how far is she going to go with this? Exactly. All right.
As dozens of helping hands continue to reach for those affected by Hurricane Helene, several Kentucky nurses just returned from their time in Asheville, North Carolina. LEX 18's Kaylee Randall sat down with the nurses and listened as they told their story and the stories of several others who have been most impacted by Hurricane Helene. It's the focus of tonight's big story at 6. Almost 120 deaths have been blamed on Helene in North Carolina alone. If you'd like to help out those affected by Hurricane Helene, you can visit the American Red Cross information site. We do have a link to that on our website, lex18.com. Well, a semi full of donations from Central Kentucky left this morning for Asheville, North Carolina. The Winchester Fire and Police Departments helped load the trailer, along with inmates from the Clark County Detention Center. The donations are headed to an organization called Hands of Asheville, which will distribute the donations to people in need. Coming up tonight at 11, we'll hear from one of the firefighters who helped deliver those donations and saw the devastation firsthand. While parts of Florida are still cleaning up from Hurricane Helene, many are evacuating once again as Hurricane Milton is set to slam into the Tampa region later this week. This is a live look at I-275 just north of Tampa Bay, where traffic has been bumper to bumper all afternoon as people evacuate to higher ground. Well, first responders here in Kentucky are already making plans to deploy to Florida ahead of Hurricane Milton. 17 members of the Jefferson County Special Operations and Command Team are heading to southern Georgia to wait out the storm. They'll then travel where they're most needed. This highly trained team is made up of members from several local fire departments. The team specializes in swift water rescues and trains year-round on the Ohio River. The trial for the 3 men accused in Crystal Rogers' death is being moved to Bowling Green. The judge agreed to change today. Brooks Houck, Rogers' ex-boyfriend, is charged with murdering the Bardstown mother 9 years ago. Father and son Stephen and Joseph Lawson are accused of helping Houck. All 3 are scheduled to be tried together starting in February, but have asked the judge for separate trials. Lexington's water utility had to take down their website due to a cybersecurity incident. Kentucky American Water says they're pausing pausing billing and shutting down access to their customer service portal after discovering unauthorized activity in their networks. No late fees will be charged while they investigate the cybersecurity issue, and they say their water facilities were not impacted. It's not clear if any customer data was compromised, but water company officials say their team is working to investigate the incident. Well, today was the last day for Kentuckians to register to vote for the November elections, and now the focus is on getting people out to the polls. The Secretary of State's office has launched a $250,000 advertising campaign to promote early voting in the state. A TV ad started airing today. There are also billboards going up across the Commonwealth. No excuse early voting will be available for every registered voter the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before the election. Election day itself is November 5th, just 28 days from today. Well, we still have a few days to go before we get our first official look at this year's Kentucky Wildcats basketball team at Big Blue Madness, but the NBA scouts are getting their first look tonight. We are your official BBN station, and our Keith Farmer and Maggie Davis are live inside historic Memorial Coliseum with more. Hey, guys. All right, sounds good, guys. Man, October, but in Kentucky, basketball always on the brain. Well, a Lexington teacher got a big surprise this morning. We'll tell you why he's being honored next on LEX 18 News at 6. It was a proud moment for Fayette County schools this morning as one of their teachers was given a prestigious award. A Lexington teacher was selected as the Air and Space Forces Association Kentucky Teacher of the Year. LEX 18's Michael Burke attended this morning's ceremony where the recipient had no idea what was waiting for him. In addition to the plaques and recognition, Mr. Hoskins was presented with a check for $750, and he'll be eligible for AFA's National Teacher of the Year award. Well, the story of a Kentucky boy named Cody and a horse named in his honor is getting the Hollywood treatment. Cody's Wish is set to begin casting in the coming months. The film will tell the story of the special bond between the horse, Cody's Wish, and his namesake, Cody Dorman. The two came together in 2018 at a Make-A-Wish event when the horse took an interest in Cody. Well, Cody passed away last November, the day after Cody's Wish won his last race. While we're in for a week of pretty great weather here in central Kentucky, Florida is preparing for yet another major hurricane. Chief Meteorologist Bill Meck is tracking Milton and has your 8-day forecast. That's next. Well, Bill, are you doing okay after no Kentucky game this weekend?
No Kentucky game, but Louisville lost. So life's okay.
Everybody's happy. Well, not everybody, but
and Tennessee lost.
We're happy.
Yes. So that makes a good weekend right
Okay.
there. So yeah, weather-wise, could not have asked for anything better.
Fall is here, and we will take it. Thank you for watching. Nightly News is next, and we'll see you at 7 for Evening Edition.